What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Today we are down here at the Legion Lake Trail in Custer State Park. We got a lot of snow coming. We know we're going to be stuck inside for the next couple days, so we definitely wanted to come out, try to get a little bit of exercise in before all this snow sets in. So we're going to take you guys around the Legion Lake Trail. We did this hike during the summer last year when we were here, and man, what a difference. You know, this looks like a totally different place now versus when we did it in the summertime last year.
Oh, but I come down the more traveled path.
About halfway around the Legion Lake Trail, and it's a beautiful view out here. Man, it is cold. It is cold. So we're going to pick up the pace, around this big rock, down that side of the lake, and then we're back. So we're going to keep going. Dylan's over. Nick, over.
Nick is out there.
All right, so we just wrapped up our trip through the visitor center. Man, that was great. That is one of the best visitor centers we've ever been in.
Yeah, even national parks.
Yeah, very interactive. A lot of interactive stuff that you could actually interact with. So they also have a 20-minute movie about the park, about the history of the park. It's narrated by Kevin Costner. Fantastic, fantastic movie. Extremely well done. So very, very impressed with the Custer State Park Visitor Center. So here's a big map of Custer State Park. They have the Wildlife Loop Road and then all the surrounding roads that you can take. So last year we came here, obviously it was right when COVID was kicking off, so we didn't get a chance to come in here. This was closed for the whole duration of our stay both times we were here. So we're really excited to get back into the Custer State Park Visitor Center and check it out and see what it's all about. Mountain lion? Yeah. Big.
And all that, that's cool. Interactive stuff and then
This would be too close to a bison. You know, like I said, we missed out on it our first trip, but definitely made up for it this time. So now we're just gonna head in. Gonna go ahead and get some things buttoned up and prepare for all this snow that's coming over the next couple days. We did have a park attendant, park worker come by and give us a heads up on the snow that was coming. There is a Boy Scout troop over here that has about 5 tents set up. They do not look like they're packing anything away, so you know, I mean, they might be in it for the long haul. We'll see. I mean, they're expecting about 4 to 6 inches tonight, later tonight, and then tomorrow is when it's supposed to get really heavy,
Around 13 inches.
Yeah, around 13 inches tomorrow is what they're predicting. So, but they've got a fire going over there. So, you know, they're just they're having a good time. So, good for them. I think we're gonna head in and turn our fireplace on. All right, so the snow's arrived.
Which is an understatement.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, didn't really get a whole lot of snow last night and like into the evening time, but overnight it did start snowing, and then it was kind of a light snow. Ground was covered this morning. Now it's about 2:30, and it's been snowing heavy, real heavy all day. The RV's holding up fantastic.
Yeah.
Our furnace actually isn't even running. We're keeping it warm with just using our fireplace. It's staying very, very comfortable in here. No issues. Don't have to run the furnace and burn up a bunch of propane during the day. Just saving the furnace to run at night so we don't burn through all of our propane. But right now, we're going to take you guys out and show you guys kind of our situation right now.
Alright, guys. Alright.
So there you go. This is our situation right now. Had a good amount. Like I said, it's been snowing pretty heavy all morning. I don't know how much snow we've got exactly, but the weather says we're looking at about another 8 inches or so for the remainder of the day today. Whew. So, very chilly. Don't think it's being a funny man throwing snowballs. But yeah, it's definitely chilly. You see the truck, got a nice big layer of snow on it over here. Let's see. Electrical box isn't buried just yet. So that's good. But man, you can see on the hills over here, it's just total whiteout around here.
On the side right here is nasty, right?
Traeger. I don't think we'll be doing no grilling today.
Wow.
Tape measure's about 6 inches deep right there. So 6 inches deep right there where she's measuring. And we've got about, according to the weather, we've got probably another good 7 to 8 hours of snowing just like this. Well, it's the next morning. This is what it looks like from the fifth wheel. Doesn't bother the deer. Just say we got a little bit of snow yesterday. Would be an understatement. Alright, so showed you guys a view out the door this morning, and it wasn't snowing. The snow was supposed to be pretty much out of here by like mid-morning, but instead what happened is a piece of that low pressure system kind of broke off, and it's just been kind of spinning and sitting right over the top of us. So we were only supposed to get like another maybe inch or so of snow today, but instead we're going to end up with 4 to 5 inches more on top of what we had yesterday.
Yeah.
So we come out here now, it's starting to light, it's finally get a little bit lighter. So we come out here now, and we're just gonna kind of give you guys a look at the aftermath. You saw yesterday when we were out here, what things look like. So we're gonna measure some of this snow in some places, show you how deep this stuff is. It's been crazy.
Yeah, we had put off getting some more water because yesterday it was snowing a lot and today it was supposed to be clearer, so we can't put it off any longer. So we're going to show you what that looks like in the snow.
There's icicles on the truck. That ain't happened nasty. I don't recall having icicles on the truck.
Got a nice layer across the front cap of the fifth wheel.
Oh.
They come out and plowed this area. The snowplow came out this morning, plowed the road, so the road was completely plowed earlier this morning. Actually, they came by just after I did that clip that we just showed you, looking out the door this morning. So yeah, about 3.5 inches since this morning when the snowplow came through. And you can see over here, you can see how much he plowed up. So nobody's been over here plowing anything out. This has been undisturbed since yesterday. So there's about 14 inches in this spot. On Saturday, this was grass over here. There was no snow here on Saturday. This didn't start until late Saturday night, so the majority of this is accumulated over yesterday, Sunday, and then this morning. So yeah, I mean it's
Just fall into the snow.
that's crazy.
Ow. Did not try this at home.
Now make a snow angel. Now you can really make one.
Yeah.
The Grand Design Nautilus system doesn't have a way to just pour water into your freshwater tank. You have to pump it in. So that's what I've got this hose for. It's a short hose I made that can go down into a water jug, and then you basically use the sanitation mode. What you would normally use to winterize, you use that to suck the water out of the jug and into the fresh tank. So we're not empty, but we're going down to get some water, put in our water filter anyway. So we'll go ahead and fill these back up, put this in, and fill these back up.
It's fun out here.
So this is what you have to do if you stay in a site that is electric only in the winter when it snows in South Dakota. Off to get the water.
Hey, the water is actually still running. Yeah.
Don't worry about the jugs falling over. Alright, so it's late in the afternoon. Still snowing a little bit. It's tapered off quite a lot, but it's definitely still snowing a little bit. They come through and plowed all the roads. I'm going to scrape some of this off the truck, and we're just going to take a drive through the campground and maybe go out and drive just a little ways up the wildlife loop, and just to see what that looks like up there. First I got to get in my truck though. Let her warm up and brush some of this off.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so we're going to take you guys on a little drive with the campground loop after 14 inches of snow. It come through and plowed again, so we got some clean roads, and you know, after we measured that 14 inches, we got probably another 3 hours worth of snow, so kind of heavy off and on. So it's probably closer to 15 to 16 inches by now, I would guess. So here's what Game Lodge Campground looks after 14 to 16 inches of snow. I mean, the snow piles that they have up from where they come through and plowed are probably at least 4 feet high when they pushed it off the road.
Yeah.
So this morning they came through and did both sides of the road, cleared it all the way out, and then this afternoon when they come through, they just did they pretty much just did one pass through just to clear it out. Probably see these guys back here in the cabin, and this guy here in his camper. Got a little snowman built on a picnic table. Good job.
Really?
We're going to be doing our snowman tomorrow.
Oh,
And
wow.
then you can see, I mean, you can see here on the left how they plowed this up. It's crazy. And then you can see the drifts, so you can see the snow drift here up at the cabin. I mean, it's all the way up as high as the deck over here. So this is the direction the wind was blowing. Yesterday when it was really windy, the wind was blowing toward this deck. And you can see how the snow is just piled all the way up against it. Just crazy.
Oh wow, there's a bunch of icicles on the side of the cabins.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Big ones down.
We were looking forward to getting here and maybe having some snow while we were here, but man, this was a little more than we bargained for.
Yeah.
But it's been awesome. You know, and I think it's been awesome because we really tried to be prepared so that we wouldn't have to make any unexpected trips into town or try to have to get out on the roads during the blizzard warning or during the winter storm warning that they had. But there's our campsite. A little bit of luck, we'll have a little snowman built out there tomorrow.
Yep.
Quite a difference from the other day when we saw that sign, that's for sure.
Just 2 days ago.
And the first wildlife we spot frolicking in the snow is some pronghorn.
The one in the back's small.
We found the bison.
He's walking towards us. Is everybody windows up? Yeah. He's big.
Yeah, he is. Really big.
Oh my gosh.
So we're all out here on the wildlife loop, getting toward the end. Seen some bison, pronghorn, the begging burros, and now we've spotted our very first elk out here today. All right, well, the snow has finally let up. Man, no snow today. Today's Dylan's actual birthday, so he wanted to spend it in Custer State Park with some bison and snow. I think we've achieved that big time. There's a pretty nice hill over here on the other side of the campground, so we're going to grab a sled and go over there and let Dylan try out some snow sledding.
Yep.
So, you know, that's not something we have a lot of experience in, but give it a shot and see what happens. Bad when the wind's not blowing, right?
Yep. Yep.
Ready? Go!
Now that was fun.
Ready?
Yeah.
Lean forward, go!
Oh gosh. That wasn't supposed to happen.
You went off course.
Now help here. That's fun, but if you get off course, it's bad.
Time to build a snowman.
You're doing plenty familiar with snowman. Just get it.
There it is.
All right, there's the official. That is the first snowman built by some people from Florida. So that's about all we got.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. That took so long to do. There's our little guy snowman. I congratulate anybody that builds a big snowman. You're awesome. You're a talented individual with a lot of stamina. So this stupid little thing wore me out. Between the sledding and building the snowman, I think I'm good. So I'm getting ready to go in, start some chicken dumplings for dinner, and I think we're gonna call it a day on that. All right, guys, so that's what you can expect when you want to camp in Game Lodge Campground during March. You know, Granted, it's not always an extreme snowstorm. They did have the blizzard warnings up. I don't know if the winds ever got high enough for it to officially be a blizzard, but you know, we showed you that, you know, we measured 14 inches of snow, and it snowed for hours after we took that measurement out there in the field. So
yeah, we didn't get an exact amount, but our guesstimate is somewhere probably around 16 inches.
I would say that's probably pretty close. But you can see, campground's beautiful. They do a great job keeping the roads up. As far as the fifth wheel, the Grand Design 28BH was fantastic. Still is fantastic. As far as staying warm inside, it got down, temperatures got down into the mid-teens to low 20s at night, and we were in the upper 20s, mid to upper 20s during the day. As far as staying warm, it did fantastic. And the best part was we didn't have to use a ton of propane for our heat. We pretty much used our electric fireplace, which did a phenomenal job. We bought a small space heater. Now this thing is fantastic. It doesn't do a great job at really heating up a large area, but as far as in the 28BH, the rear bunk, it's kind of tough to keep that area warm. They don't have a lot of vents back there, and the fireplace heat doesn't really reach back there. But that little space heater worked great. We could set it kind of on the end of the cabinet, into the counter, and it would put just enough heat in that back room to keep Dylan nice and warm. Do you stay nice and toasty back there?
Yes.
So I'll leave a link in the description to that heater that we bought.
Yeah, we were pretty much able not to have to run the propane during the day. So we pretty much, between the electric fireplace and the space heater, that did the trick without having to use up propane.
We've been extremely comfortable the whole time, even though the temperatures, like I said, have been down in the mid-teens to low 20s. No issues with anything freezing.
So I think the big question is, do we have any regrets camping here during a winter storm? No.
No, I don't think so. You know, between getting to play in the snow, between getting to do the sledding,
having the place pretty much to ourselves, getting to see all the wildlife.
I'm building this phenomenal snowman. Phenomenal. Dylan, lean this way so everybody can see that phenomenal snowman.
I can't know it's fell out.
Yeah, I know. He's starting to thaw a bit.
Yeah.
So that's going to wrap it up for this week. You know, again, stay tuned next week. We can finally have some beautiful weather. The weather from here on out is supposed to be gradually warming up. We got clear skies forecasted for like the next week. So we're really looking forward to getting out and doing some hikes. So be sure to tune in next week and see how we end up spending the rest of our time here in South Dakota before we leave here and make our way toward Montana.
Yep.
Here in the next couple weeks. So, all right. We appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you guys down the road.